Hi, everybody. Oh, that's on StreamYard.
I told you.
Dang it.
And we don't use StreamYard anymore because it's too glitchy.
Hi, everybody. How y'all doing tonight? We have a happy birthday banner for Courtney. And we have her favorite, probably her favorite old classic country. Said, what would Dolly do? You can kind of see it in the background.
If we prepared better, it would have been Elvis, but I'll take Dolly.
Well, you told me the other day you wanted Dolly.
I do want Dolly. Love Dolly.
Put your Cash App in the chat, please. We're celebrating Courtney's.
Give me my phone. I don't remember what it is.
Courtney's 30th birthday. It's not till Tuesday, but we're celebrating on the live. So, hey, Cece, thank you.
Hi, Cece.
She said, happy born day, Cece.
Thank you.
She'll be the big 3-0. Like I said, it's not official till Tuesday, and that's funny because I had Courtney on a Sunday. Hey, gamer bro, how you doing? You put it in the chat.
Oh. Well, I'll do you and me.
That's fine. Courtney's putting her Cash App in the chat. If anybody's so inclined wants to send her some blessings, that's fine. You don't have to.
It's not required.
It's not required. Just come and hang out with us. We would more than appreciate that. So how's everybody's day going? Mine was lazy again. Every time I have the day off, I had last Saturday off. We went down to St. Louis to see my nephew, and that was a good time. I'm glad we went. He's improving. I'm not going to go into details. I'm just going to say he's improving, and he might get to come home sometime. So, prayers answered. Keep praying. I'll just say he has a brain tumor and leave it at that. Yeah, so my day was lazy. Courtney's has been busy already. Scoot in here closer a little bit, can you?
Scoot your...
There. Yeah, so Courtney, Gamer Bro says, happy birthday.
Thanks, Gamer Bro.
Courtney had to work early today.
I had to go to work at 5 a.m.
Is this too tall? Should I put it down?
Yeah, I had to go to work at 5 a.m. Our former maintenance man had cancer and passed away last year, and he worked for the fire department here in town. So we got a very lovely plaque in our lobby now, and we did a dedication with the fire department stuff today. So I went into work early to set up for that, and I did the food. And I was only supposed to do the food for the reception. And our normal cook didn't show up to work today, so I ended up just being the cook in general. So I had a very long, very busy day.
Oh, can you hear us all right? Now you can hear us even better, I bet.
I was going to say nobody complained that I couldn't.
I'm going live on my computer. I am not happy at all with my gateway, my webcam on my it says happy birthday, but not at home to stay in. Yeah, I'm very disappointed with my camera on my laptop, but I don't use it that much, so a camera on my iPhone is much better. Give me your phone, I'll plug it back in.
Buddy. Sounds like I'm sends me something.
So I don't know, about 5 years ago,
You got a cowboy hat.
Caitlin.
Can I borrow your cowboy hat?
I think it was about 5 or 6 years ago. Courtney gave me her old iPhone, and I was totally against it. All three of my daughters had an iPhone, and I'm like, nope, I don't want one. I can't even remember what I had. And she gave me her old iPhone, and I've been hooked ever since. I like the iPhones. I like that I can. And now I'd like to have a MacBook, but but that's way down the road. Courtney has one.
I still can't use it.
Yeah, I have an old iPad Courtney gave me because she upgraded to hers. And I like that it connects to everything. And I go to do stuff here on my laptop, and I'm like, oh, I can't do that. It's not. This is Microsoft. My phone's Apple, so anyway, it's personal preference. There we go.
Dolly would be proud.
You should be blonde.
No.
You got a message or something. Email notification. Oh.
Somebody sent me. Just get it here.
You should plug that in here, Courtney. Let's see.
Oh, thank you, Cece.
Here.
Thank you, Cece.
So yeah, we're not. I don't know. I got another surprise for Courtney. She knows nothing about. We'll do that later on when a few more people get in the chat.
I guess we could do my. I have to de-dollify for a minute. So the person that requested this a long time ago no longer follows this channel, but I figured I'd do it anyway because I know some of you guys have commented and said you like my makeup.
Oh yeah, I was wondering why she did. I was like, she bought her makeup. Why doesn't she do it before we go on live?
Because
now we don't know that they don't follow this channel. They might be in the bushes.
Okay, well if they're in the bushes, then this is for you, and if you're not, then this is for the rest of you. Because I know some of you have commented you like my eyeshadow, lippy stick, all that jazz. I am no professional.
I forgot she was going to do this tonight.
So we're going to go full Monty because I have makeup on right now. So listen up. Alcohol, witch hazel. That's how I take my makeup off. I have really oily skin. Alcohol doesn't bother me.
She's brave. I can smell the alcohol.
Uh-huh.
She follows a lot of makeup tutorials on TikTok.
I do.
She's on TikTok. Courtney, you should get your YouTube channel going.
It takes a lot of effort that I don't have right now.
Well, do it when Henry's gone. Just say, I'm going to do this menu, or start out with one video, see how that goes, and then go from there. Because a lot of the ladies that I follow is crafters. A lot of them are junk journals. And they said, I'm on Instagram, I'm on TikTok, I'm on Pinterest, I'm on Etsy. So I'm not to that level yet.
Also, I don't do a full face of makeup. I don't wear foundation. Naturally gifted with great skin. Thank you, genetics.
You're welcome.
So this is basically just going to be eye and concealer because that's the only thing I wear. I mean, very, very rarely do I ever put on a full face of makeup.
Can you all hear us all right?
Okay. That is how I take off. Now, we go for the preppage. I just recently started doing this, so I'm not full in on the primer, but it really does help. This is the Neutrogena It Matters and it's a big old stick, and you just slap her on.
What is that?
Primer, and it's got SPF 40 in it. Not that I need it because obviously I don't see the sun. Hey, Caitlin. I think your man is yelling for you.
I don't think so.
Pretty sure I heard "Hey, Caitlin."
I just heard, hey. It's our neighbors yelling at their kids, their grandkids.
Okay, anyway. Neutrogena, it matters.
Neutrogena.
It matters. It's a big old sticky stick. It smells great. I wouldn't be surprised if that's discontinued because I've had that for a hot minute. But
Caitlin, I think there is somebody out here yelling your name. I don't know. Why wouldn't they text you?
yeah,
Maybe it's. Oh, yeah. I know that one little girl's named Martha. No? Okay.
I swear
Leave
I
that
thought.
open, please.
I swear I thought it was Sarah yelling Caitlin. Sorry.
No, Sarah left for work. If you're just joining in, Courtney,
It's my birthday. I'm teaching you how I do my makeup.
it's her birthday Tuesday, but we're celebrating it tonight. She's doing a makeup tutorial.
All right, so prime la face. Let that sink in for a little bit.
So much. Look on here, it looks grainy. On your iPad, it looks nice.
Okay. I don't explain, so now I gotta remember what I do. Just go for it.
I don't like this because it doesn't tell me.
This is eyeshadow primer. Oh, here we go. The back tag. It's very well loved. It's the Beauty Cap Stuck on You eyeshadow primer. I'm using a MAC 45. No, I don't know what kind of brush this is. It's a Walmart brush. I don't flipping know.
Oh, that's heavy.
It says concealer number 7 brush. Don't know what brand it is. Yeah, anyway. If you ever watch those beauty bloggers are like, this is the Jaclyn Hill number 405. It's a Walmart brush.
One of my ladies that, I'm sorry, I'm doing what I know. One of the ladies that I follow in my junk journal, she said, this is Stabilo pencil number. I should know it because she uses it almost all the time. 842, no, it's 8307 or something like that.
And I don't just use it on the eyelids because we don't sleep.
So I think I just got a flashback for
Eco Tools Ultimate Pop. I like it. I don't know if it's foundation brush. I don't know if it's cream brush. No idea. Solely professional here, folks. Really know what I'm doing.
She's doing better than me. I learned in the 80s to put on my makeup, and I forgot some of the stuff. And I learned from a Mary Kay lady, and that I don't even wear makeup. Very rarely do I wear makeup. And I found out really quick after I had my kids that makeup was too expensive. I had diapers and bottles and food to buy. When I was single, I could afford Mary Kay makeup, but not anymore. It's expensive.
L'Oreal Paris Infalliwear Full Wear. This poor stuff I'm about out of.
What is it?
Concealer.
You put it on your lips?
Yeah, that's how I get. This is oatmeal for $3.45. If anybody wants to know my shades, I look really creepy. Concealer on my lips.
Thanks for coming in, everybody. Welcome. Give me a thumbs up when you come in, please.
Thanks for watching me do my makeup.
This is kind of just
Probably look insane. Now that we look good and dead. This is normally when I would put powder on under my eyes, but I forgot it. So we're not going to do that.
every once in a while I'll watch a short or a reel. Facebook have reels, and sometimes I get TikToks on YouTube, and there'll be these crazy people putting on this like red, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what are they doing? Oh, they're doing a clown. Nope, they come out looking like a movie star when they get done with their makeup.
Yeah, we'll do that. This is also highly professional.
Ew.
It's my saliva going on my face. I would say I would use setting spray, but I forgot my setting spray. So I do dark on the out corners up to my brow bone, eyelid, brow bone. Oh, oops.
Oops.
I'm going to blend that out. It's okay. We can work with that. And I'm using Golden Hour, and I'm using the shade Shadow. If you can hear that, I'm sorry.
Yeah, if you can hear somebody yelling, that's our neighbors. I think I'm seriously going to start looking for another place. I pay too much here for where too much rent, and well, really it's kind of a bargain, but I just don't like the community that we're in. I mean, I like my town where I'm from, but this trailer park community, no. And it's the roads, the streets that go to our trailers are getting so bad. It wasn't like this when we moved here nearly 5 years ago. Almost 5. It'll be 5 in March. Next.
I'm deciding I didn't think about a look. Reflection, solstice.
Reflection.
That goes on the inner corner. I need one of these 3 to go in the middle. Pink Sands. All right.
Pink Sands.
Pink Sands it is. Now I'm using the shade Pink Sands, and I put that in the middle.
Say hi when you come in and give me a thumbs up, please. Saturday night, I'm missing my Cubs game. I'm missing, excuse me, Pat Hughes, the announcer for the Cubs. He's, well, that don't come on till 6. They just played part of his speech on the rain delay. They have a rain delay in Chicago. My Cubs are playing the Cardinals, big rivals. If y'all not familiar with that. Why do I always do that? My mom was texting me, and I'm like, I never text her back.
Also, anybody who does makeup that doesn't have one of these dry, it's just a glorified sponge, but you rub your powder off on it. Game changer. Spent $4 on this thing. Best tool ever. All right, and you said reflection?
Mm-hmm.
I shall use the reflection on the inner corners of my eyes. Like so. And I always bring it down and pack it in the corner. Make sure eyes look bigger. So somebody said. I don't remember who, but we're going to go with it.
Pat Hughes. It's pretty warm here today. It's about in the 80s, mid 80s, which, yeah, it's 82 now. That was the high. Well, the high was 83. Not too bad. Last week, there was a couple days we had, well, it's still this week. Hi, Ariel.
Hi, Ariel. Thanks for joining us.
It's Courtney's birthday, and she's giving a makeup tutorial.
A very poor makeup tutorial. Please don't follow me. This is just what I do for my face. Okay.
So it was. Go ahead.
No, you're fine.
No, go ahead.
Okay, so shadows, pink sands, reflection, 3 colors, very distinct. Now I take, this doesn't have any names, fluffy-esque brush and start in the dark and blendy blend.
So yeah, it was like 83 here today. Last like Wednesday, Thursday, it was really, or Tuesday, Wednesday, it was really nice. It was like in the lower 80s, no humidity. And then Thursday came around and hit like a wrecking ball. It was humid. It was humid, hot and humid yesterday. It's okay today. Like I said, it was 83. It's 82 now. Not too bad inside. Thank God my air isn't running. It just runs and runs and runs, and I'm like, oh my gosh. I think somebody turns it up at night.
Can you imagine who that would be?
So next week, our county fair is starting, and guess what it's supposed to be? Really, really hot. It's either really, really hot during our fair, or it's raining. Oh, that starts Sunday, doesn't it? No,
The 30th.
next Sunday.
Okay. I have blended to the best
Next
of my
Sunday.
abilities. Now, oh no, I can't forget glitter. Oh, there's a mirror in this
How are you doing, Ariel? I haven't seen you in a while. How's your back doing? Just a little bit. I don't know.
I think Dolly would approve of the glitter, so
I think so.
glitter it is. I feel like Elvis would also approve of the glitter. Okay.
Do you want to plug your phone back in?
All right, dude. Read your text,
you
will
can.
you? It's not easy being your phone's message notification system.
Okay, you can shut that off. Can't you put it on vibrate?
I can, but I wanted to be able to hear when. Okay. I chose a Third Eye from my Amethyst palette from Five and Below because I'm cheap. All right, then. Now we.
I better shut that off.
I very rarely use actual liquid eyeliner anymore. Shocking. If I'm gonna do like a big old crazy wing, I do because I like it to be really thin and really on point. Or if I'm doing like a 50s cat eye and you want it. Anyway. I use Horror is the name of the color. And it's black. Because this lasts longer and it doesn't rub off very well. Cute little angly brush.
Lighting in here sucks.
Yeah, I've done my makeup in worse. I did my makeup in a tent one time.
I keep plugging my phone in. It's fully charged.
All right, dude. Read your text, will you? It's not easy being your phone's message notification system.
All right, thank you, Mr. Caleb.
Oh, my back.
Perfection. The other side will not look good like that. Ever. In a million years will I ever get my wings even. We can
Do
try.
the little stencil like the professionals do, and the tape, and then you just go like that, and
So I said this is completely unhinged. I probably look absolutely insane.
now I want her to do my makeup, but she won't.
Like I said, they're never ever even.
Oh, they're even.
It's pretty good, actually.
What's everybody's weather where you're at today? What'd you have for dinner? What are you gonna have for dinner? Give me a thumbs up when you come in, please. I think we lost some people doing your makeup, Courtney.
I'm sorry. I've costed you.
Doing water tonight.
I've costed you followers.
No. Viewers, I don't care. Oh,
My birthday.
that's right.
Okay. Almost done, I promise. We're not going to do this forever. Gigantic, fluffy, perfection, malted brush. Pacificer, I don't know. I've had this stuff forever. Again, and makeup expires, and anyway.
I had my Mary Kay makeup forever. I'm like, yeah, I better get rid of this. I want to say since high school, but I didn't. Because when we moved over here to the town we're living in now, from my hometown, we got a new makeup lady, and she was wonderful.
This one doesn't
And
have an expiration date.
like I said, it just got too expensive for me. And I think I still had that. And I'm like, yeah, I better throw this away. And it pained me, but to throw all that expensive stuff away. Hey, what of a kind. Happy birthday, Cece. May God continue to bless you and your special day.
Thanks, Brian.
Thanks.
Highlighter from this
She's doing a makeup tutorial right now.
Kavos highlighter luminous.
Hi, Brian. Thanks for coming in.
Take note, Brian.
Learn
See
how-
where I'm putting my highlighter at? Tops of my cheeks and a little in my forehead and in my brow bone. Makes you look younger.
I don't need highlight. I need concealer. Put concealer here.
And right on the tip of your nose. So you look like a pixie. Don't know what that means, but I heard somebody say it one time. Don't laugh at me, Brian. I'm a professional.
I usually don't wear makeup. If I do, it's very rare.
I don't leave my house without makeup on.
My mom used to be the same way. She has a, she called it a birthmark, but it wasn't a birthmark. It's a mole. And she used to take her eyeliner pencil and go and accentuate that mole on her face. I don't even think she has that anymore.
Yes, she does. Faintly. All right. Good old drugstore cover girl.
I don't know.
This is my favorite.
Lazy. I used to do it almost every time I did a video.
Always red.
Always red.
Always red.
She looks good in red. Red's her color. We found that out when she was like 6 months old. And my friend goes, red's going to be her color because I had a little. No, they had. I used to go every time to Walmart. They had a local and they'd come and do pictures. Why don't they do that anymore? Because everybody's got their own iPhones and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like every month they'd be at Walmart and I'd take the girls. Well, when I had just had Courtney, because there's 7 years between Courtney and Clarissa, and they took off her clothes. I had a little cute pink dress and everything. They took them all off, just down to her diaper. They set her in a bucket and had and had that cotton filling that you put in pillows. Put that on there and like draped it over the bucket. It made it look like she was in a tub of water with soap in it, and put high heel red shoes like at the around the bucket. It was cute, and then put a red necklace on her, and I think they even clipped some earrings on, like a little clip on it. They weren't tight. She looked so good in it, and my best friend at the time said, "Red's her color," and it is. She looks good in red.
I do. And there we have it. Presentable.
Yay! Okay, put your outfit on now.
Oh, now I gotta dollify.
You see the background said, "What would Dolly do?"
Wait, I guess I should go.
How's the weather out there, Brian? You just need to be blonde. What's
Done
that?
What?
No.
This thing?
Yeah.
I said it's to clean my makeup brushes in
Oh,
between colors.
I didn't hear you. Was it paying attention?
I am ready.
Here come again.
Why'd you come in here looking like high heel boots and your painted on me? 2 doors down, they're drinking and the party. 2 doors down, they're not where that I'm around. Jolene.
So next week, I've been making this announcement for about 2 or 3 months. Next week is a special announcement. We'll go with that. So tune in next week, and I'll keep announcing it all through our live. We're gonna go till 7 tonight, unless Courtney has a date.
I mean, I do, but he knew my time constraints.
Of course he did.
And he respects my time constraints.
You can next week you can leave it early if you want.
Okay.
If my special guest shows up.
Okay.
Show him the glasses close up.
Yeehaw. Takes a lot of money to look this cheap.
A day.
Yeah. He owes me Mexican food. Oh, I'm gonna get Mexican food. You want to put it in again?
Yeah. Courtney's gonna put her Cash App in again. Oops, that's not it. She'll be doing it throughout the night if you feel so inclined.
Please, gift, not required. Still perfectly content with you all in the chat if you do not send me any money. But it is greatly appreciated. It will probably go to margaritas.
Oh, then don't send her any money. She needs to save money for her license.
It won't go to margaritas. My date will buy me margaritas.
Henry's birthday money went to Legos.
Yes, it did. And now they're currently all over my living room floor.
Hey, Wolf.
Hi, Wolfie.
Well, actually, her actual birthday isn't till Tuesday, but we're celebrating it tonight on live. It was her idea, and I'm like, okay, we can do that. So last night at work was a total roller coaster, and I'm still not for sure about a few things. I can't say because
I feel very fancy. I might wear these glasses out tonight.
there you go. Are they rose colored or are they just? Let me see.
Yeah, I can see out of them just fine.
Well, yeah, but
they are tinted.
These rose colored glasses that I'm looking through. Yeah, they're a little bit rosy. They have a whole, well, it isn't like a whole, I'm sure bigger Walmarts. Well, ours is a super, but the size of the town we're in, they had a little
Size
section,
matters when it comes to Walmart.
a little section of.
If I would have planned better, I would have got Elvis stuff, but I will take Dolly too. She
She told me this
idol.
week that she wanted me because she sent me the thing from Walmart.com or whatever, the Walmart website, and it had a whole array of Dolly stuff. And I went to our Walmart and it was like, they had the
if I didn't have
tablecloth.
ADD brain, I would have bought stuff online months ago for the birthday party, but I will take Dolly.
They had the tablecloth, they had the glasses, they had the cake topper. They had quite a few things. For our Walmart, I'll give them props. They did have it because I'm like, our Walmart won't have that, but they did. So I'm like, I'm looking around and I'm like, and I turn like it's opposite from all of my price stuff. And I had two things in my hand that I was gonna buy for tonight, and I spin around and Dolly catches me, catches my eye. And right next to it was Pioneer Woman stuff. So I'm like, because Courtney loves Pioneer Woman too. But I got the couple Dolly things what I could afford. So how's your weather up there, Wolf? Go up, Brian said.
She's not the same shade as me.
I don't want her using her brushes because she put them in her mouth. Remember when my mom used to do it? Spit on a napkin and get stuff off your face or tissue.
My
or
spit, my face, my makeup brushes.
Did I ever do that to you guys?
Yes.
Hey Brian, I texted my sister and told her to watch that video of yours where you shouted out Alan, or where you, oh, what is this hair doing? Look at this, Courtney.
Oh, that's lovely.
About my nephew. So I said, make sure he watches this video. I said, there's something for him in this video. So I hope, what? My nephew and brother-in-law watch my YouTube channel. I didn't know it, but they do. They gave me some pointers, which was good because my nephew's a producer. And my sister just laughed and said, that's a producer coming out in him. And I'm like, hey, I'll take all the criticism. And it was pointers. He was giving me pointers. I said, hey, he works for Bally Sports Midwest. I'll take all the pointers or criticism that you'll give me. Yep. That's true. It kind of floored me because I was like, what? But I'm glad he told me, he goes, you just need something in the background, Colleen, or something. And my brother-in-law said that. And then my sister said, well, that's the producer coming out. And my nephew wasn't with us because we were going out to dinner and he was in the hospital. He might get to come home. They were like, my mom said that my sister said they're like this advocate was in the hospital. Like, you got to go home. You can't stay in a hospital anymore. And my sister marched down to the nurses station and they said, she said, they're like pushing us out. And the nurse said, absolutely not. You can stay here as long as you need to. You need to get stuff set up at home because Alan, his left side, his left side is kind of like paralyzed because of his tumor. It's pressing on a certain part of his brain. He can't walk and he can't use his left arm. So they got to get stuff set up at home where he can, have physical therapy and stuff. And my mom said today he might, I'm not going to say that. But anyway, you already got a celebrity beside you, Dolly Parton. I never seen Dolly with dark hair though.
She's not gonna blonde.
I know. She does have dark hair though, doesn't she?
No, she's a blonde.
Okay.
What would Dolly do? I do believe she would slap some pink lipstick on and put some high heels on and buck up.
I love that video I saw Dolly Parton. They said, well, why do you do this? Why do you wear the makeup and stuff? And she goes, why not? She goes, they talk about you if you don't. They talk about you if you do. So she said when she was little, she always wanted to wear makeup and they were poor and she couldn't. So
she modeled her look after the town tramp because she thought she was beautiful.
Nothing wrong with that.
And I'm sure that town tramp was beautiful.
I love hearing all these, the celebrities, how they came from, where they came from, and some of them are pretty interesting stories, especially like the old country. I love to hear their George Jones stories, and that's when he made it. That's when his wife took his keys away from him and he couldn't go to town, so he drove the lawnmower. And then he wrote a song about it.
When him and Tammy Wynette were married, some of their fights, I'm like, Lordy.
Yeah.
Loretta Lynn. Love to hear her songwriting, how she comes up with her songs.
Your mom just wrote a dadgum song.
That's a nice
song. She kicked the washer on the...
That's a nice song you wrote there, Loretti. Where'd you get the inspiration?
Well, I wonder. Sorry, me and Courtney watched too many movies.
Yes, I do. YouTube, make it happen. Set me up with Zaddy Pascal. Papi Cholo. Internet. Pedro.
Isn't he married?
No. Oh. No.
How old is he?
50. Listen here. I'm a Kevin Costner fan too. That man is 68 years old. I can handle 68.
Oh, I gotta tell you guys, not last weekend. It might have been. No, because when we got home, it was late. We stayed. Thank you, Brian.
He's 48 years old.
That's not bad. We stayed down in St. Louis later than I didn't want to. I don't know why, but I didn't want to drive back in the dark. But it's all interstate down there, and like 10 to 15 minutes, you get off the interstate and you're to my nephew's house. So,
oh, he's short. He's only 5'11".
Yeah, 5'11". You'd be looking down at your date, Courtney.
He'd be perfect height.
So anyway, we left. Oh, look there, Courtney.
Wolf. if you love me, make this happen. Because who would not be with us?
So yeah, when we got home about what time did we get home? I text you
I don't
10:30 or something. So I went straight to bed. Didn't do nothing, but my brother-in-law said that. He goes, "Why am I so tired, Cole?" We got out to at the restaurant to eat, and he goes, "Why am I so tired?" He goes, "I haven't done nothing all day." He drove down there, and I said, "Stress, Kevin. He's worried about his son, my nephew, so stress is no joke. I learned a lot about stress when I I was 20 years old. It put me in the hospital for overnight in intensive care, and then I think I was released the next day, but they wanted to monitor me overnight. So, and my mom, I don't say how my mom stays sane. Um, Prayers that he does. Like I said, they got to get stuff set up, but he might be in this area. I mean, my my sister and brother-in-law live about 20 miles from here, and then he might come home to a town like 8-10 miles from them.
Mm-hmm.
But I hope it's not that. But if it is, it is. I don't think he'll get the proper care in this facility that they're going to put him in. But my sister is very, I mean, if something ain't right, she'll tell him.
As she should.
Well, I'm just going to tell you all. They're thinking about putting him in a nursing home, and this nursing home that they're going to put him in is not good. It's not a good nursing home. I mean, there's very few, even in this town, that are good. They just don't take care of the residents like they should. They're understaffed, and the staff is underpaid, and where Courtney works, it's good because they have a capacity of what, 30,
32.
32, and they're full, but they're fully staffed too, right?
Mm-hmm. And the staff that we do have actually care. We're not there for a paycheck. If we wanted more money, we'd go to a nursing home.
You better get on Instagram, Courtney, and message.
Daddy Cho, Pappy Cho.
Yeah, I know Brian, but
I don't know if I follow Pedro Pascal, which is very sad.
yeah, what's the deal? I'll do my best. Next week, the special announcement I've been promising for months. No, a couple months. Going to do it next week, probably around 6:30.
$8.4 million followers. He's gonna definitely answer my message.
Oh yeah, open them up. Say,
Send him a picture. Send him my.
there you go.
It's my birthday, and my dream is for you to take me out for tacos. Tacos.
That's probably the best restaurant we got here in Lincoln.
He needs to take me to his favorite
Elmas.
taco stand
Elmas,
in Chile. I mean, if we're gonna do it, go big or go home.
right? Elmas.
Mm-hmm. I just pulled him up. My birthday's on Tuesday. It'll be Taco Tuesday.
Yeah, Taco Tuesday on Courtney's birthday. I was reminiscing earlier. I had Courtney on a Sunday. It was funny. I had Courtney on a Sunday. 7 years later, I had Clarissa on a Tuesday, but it was a different month. And then 2 years later, I had Caitlin on I had Courtney on Monday. It was right after, like,
You had me on a Sunday.
Sunday. I had Clarissa on a Monday and Caitlin on a Tuesday.
Oof.
It's not her hat.
It's Caitlin's hat. Oof.
Oh,
Shh. No, he doesn't. One of those furs.
tell him what. Caitlin, come here. Tell him where you got your cowboy hat at. Come on my live for a minute. Wish your sister happy birthday.
I'm not brave enough for that, but I will secretly stalk his Instagram later.
I think you should message him.
I think I should just stay in my lane.
Anyway, Caitlin got her hat at
Music festival.
Tailgates and Tall Boys. They have it every year, and she went last year. She really liked it. She got the hat, and her friend, they just hot glued. These are little. Let me see that for a minute.
It's like a little.
It's tube. It's in a tube. It's mesh, and the little. Is it fairy light? Are they called fairy lights? Yeah. And they go all in the tube. You can see the wire, and then the battery pack's in the back, and it. She had it in her back window, Caitlin, and it was just glued on with hot glue. When hot glue gets hot, it melts, and that's what happened to hers. So I fixed her hat. It was coming off in the back, and I fixed her hat with Fabri-Tac. I got Fabri-Tac.
Sponsor us.
Yeah, please.
Fabri-Tac sponsorship.
Fabri-Tac, because it's for glue. It's glue.
Fabri-Tac, it's glue.
Yeah, it's glue, but it's for fabric. And this is Fabri-Tac, it's glue. And it stayed really good. And then her best friend came over and said, "Hey, can you fix her hat?" Her hat did the same thing. And I'm like, "Sure." Kids
over here saving the day.
Caitlin asked me, "Mom, do you have any glue?" And I'm like, "What? What?
What kind of glue? You want paper? You want fabric? You want hot glue?
You want wood glue? I got wood glue.
You somewhere. Want E600? Ain't nothing coming off of that.
E6000.
E6000, sorry.
I don't know. I remember my sea opal, those real pretty, they're diamond shaped earrings.
I got lights. I could do that. Should get rhinestones.
You come again.
Jolene, 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 Jolene.
I can't find my cat eye glasses. Your cat eye glasses. My black ones that I put rhinestones on.
Sorry.
I hope I didn't leave them in Betty White, because if I did, Eric probably threw them away. I had a little thing that I put everything in that when
I thought you've worn them since then, though.
I don't think so. Last summer's when I took that one picture. Yeah, I haven't tried Gorilla Glue. I heard that's good.
I used Gorilla Bond to fix my futon, and it has since stayed.
Gorilla Glue has tape. It's Gorilla Tape. It's not Gorilla Glue.
It was like that 2. I should get me some rhinestones.
I got some, Courtney.
Like a rhinestone.
Your uncle used to sing that.
I was in the kitchen today at work, and I was doing dishes, and I was bumping music, and all of a sudden Southern Nights came on, and I was just like, Southern Night, doing the dishes, pulling the racks out of the dishwasher.
Glenn Campbell.
And I was like, I really wanted to text my boss and be like, you should go back and watch security cameras between this and this. Courtney was getting it. Me and Southern Glenn Campbell were feeling it today.
I was going to show you the banner. It says happy birthday. Now it says happy birth. Happy birthday.
She got rhinestones on it.
So I just found out yesterday that my cousin has a YouTube channel and he's had it for 9 years. And his handle is tattooed TAT2D squirrel SQRL. He's something else. I went back and looked at one of his videos from 9 years ago, and I'm like, why doesn't he look like that now? It's okay. I love you, Nate, if you're watching. He has long hair, big old beard now, and it's gray in his beard. And
I don't, you dirty hippie.
what?
You said, I love you, Nate. And I said, I don't, you dirty hippie.
Oh, today I told Courtney I wish I would have been bold enough. This guy, he reminded me of Willie Nelson. He had the long hair and the bandana. And I wanted to go up and say, sir, can I take a selfie with you? You look like Willie Nelson. He might not look like him, but he reminded me of Willie. And I just about busted up laughing. I'm like, nope, you're in Walmart. Don't do that. I mean, nobody would have looked at me strange. That's Saturday Night Live, isn't it?
Yeah.
I can't speak Spanish.
Fama. Fama, sonnet. Oh my gosh, she's the hottest one I've ever seen. Oh, I gotta love this background.
I like that one.
I do too. Where's that picture at?
Courtney has a whole album of Elvis.
Yes, I do.
I can't say anything. I made her that way.
There was one day she was texting me. I was sending her a bunch of pictures and memes and stuff, and she was like, "What is wrong with you?" And I was like, "You created this monster, so deal with it."
Yeah, and Henry goes, "You created her, Nene." She was telling Henry to say that. I said, "Your mom's crazy. You made her that way, Nene."
Oh, there it is. Elvis. I'll show you right now. I'll show you the one picture that makes me absolutely feral. We're just put it all out here for my birthday. Now I gotta find it. There it is. Contain yourselves, people. Contain yourselves.
No. I mean, yes, but his hair and his pork chop.
1970s Vegas Elvis. He was epitome of daddy.
Oh.
Jumpsuit daddy. Oh. And the pink scar.
69.
Pink scar.
69 comeback concert.
68 comeback
68.
special. That, the black leather will always make me feral. But I mean, if we're talking like sweet spot, 70 to 73 jumpsuit Elvis does things to me.
Thank you very much. Oh, so I was going to tell you, I don't know when I watched this show about Elvis. And it's out there.
Oh, you told me this.
It's a movie on Tubi, Brian. It's on Tubi. And it was...
Sir, I'm a grown woman now.
Elvis is still alive. And they did this whole... It's a movie. It's like almost 2-hour movie. And this guy that did it did his research, and he said, "Well, we're going to have an interview with Elvis."
Respectfully, no.
So they set this guy down, and of course they blacked out his face, and this guy had the rings on. He sounded like Elvis. He had the mannerisms of Elvis, but I've seen hundreds of Elvis impersonators, and they do a pretty darn good
Austin
job.
Butler.
Yeah. So I'm like, and like halfway through the movie, I'm like, maybe he's still alive. And they put him off as Elvis was a DEA agent.
Like 90s boy band hair right there, and I'm not mad about it either.
So I don't No. Yeah, I believe that too, Brian. But this movie, and they go, "Oh, can we get a picture of you?" So they had this guy. They took a picture. Yeah, Blue Hawaii or
GI Blues.
GI
Oh,
Blues.
Tulsa was my. That's sweet spot right there.
Mm.
I think that was 74.
No,
Oof, Vampire Elvis. Yeah.
no. So they said, "Oh, can we take a picture of you, Elvis?" And he said, "Sure."
Vampire Elvis.
So they took a picture of him, and it was Elvis, and he had his hair all slicked back, but it was white. I'm like, he's looking pretty good. And this movie, like, it was probably 2002. So Elvis would have been how old, Courtney? 35 he was born?
35. 35.
Yeah, he would have been 67. Yeah, that was probably. I mean, they did the research. No, I don't believe it. It was just. I mean, I learned some stuff from the movie because I don't know. The guy making it was. I mean, like I said, he did his homework and everything, and he was asking Elvis some good questions. And of course, the guy that they were interviewing told him, and I'm like, is that Anne?
I don't think so. That's not
Um,
Hold me in a staircase like that, please.
so I don't know. It was interesting. I think Courtney would enjoy the movie. I mean, I think she'd be upset, but she would enjoy it too. It's just the way they put it out there.
Those of us fans have come to terms with the fact that he is no longer with us.
Yeah. And I'm an Elvis fan, and I believe that too. But this movie was entertaining, and that's why I like about my movies. I like to be entertained.
Shadow Elvis.
But Priscilla didn't like that.
We don't care what Priscilla liked. We don't speak of her.
Well, I'm pretty sure she's still living.
Well, I'm pretty sure she can get hit by a bus.
Oh, there's this guy that I watch on YouTube. It's Guru. He lives in Georgia, right out of Atlanta, Georgia, and he has plants on his porch, and he shows us his plants, and they're Elvis, Lisa Marie, and Priscilla. And then he said, I can't remember what he said. Another plant that he's gonna like repot or something, and they're gonna be the Golden Girls. Betty White, Rue McClanahan. Don't tell me B. Arthur and Estelle Getty.
Good job. Sophia, Dorothy, Rose, and Blanche.
Now my old car was Betty White. Classic, but
still going strong. She went for a long time.
My car outlasted Betty White herself.
That it did.
So
he is a whole lot of man.
That was like his last big hit. I remember that, and every time I have to laugh. Every time I hear it, I have to laugh because I remember hearing it on the radio. I mean, like in my era, there was like Elvis. You know, he was done. I mean, not washed up, but and I remember watching his Aloha from Hawaii.
Oh, the 50th anniversary is in August.
I know the 50th anniversary of that is in August. I remember watching that on TV.
Yeah, August 16th.
I would have been 7.
Smack dab.
Because if it's 50th year anniversary.
It's smack dab in the middle of Elvis week.
Sometime Courtney wants to go down. She wanted to go down this year to Graceland.
Oh, that's a whole ordeal in itself. I mean, if we want to do story time, I can tell that story.
Oh, yeah. You got to tell your story. Wolf's been waiting for that. Story time. I was looking at the clock. I'm like, what are we going to do for another hour?
I invented time traveling. I'm going to go back in time. I'm going to meet 58 Elvis.
Oh,
And then,
I want to meet 56 Elvis
and then I'm going to
right before he walks into Sun Records.
I'm going to bust in on the 60 special, and then I'm going to meet a little bit of the 70s jumpsuit Elvis, and then my life will be complete, and I can die a happy woman.
So that's like 10 years, Courtney.
I'm going to time travel. I need to meet him pre Priscilla, so I got to catch him like military early. Got to warn him.
50s.
And then 68, because 68 comes sexual. He was sober at the time, so I can be like, look at how good you feel. Look at how awesome you are. No more pills. And then Vegas Elvis, because
Tell them about when Priscilla did we see that interview or something? Yeah. When she was holding his hand. And his hand, she said this was, I think it was in their divorce proceedings. I'm not dreaming this up. Maybe this was in that movie. But she said she knew that they were still friends. They were still very much in love at their divorce.
He's saying, I will always love you.
Yeah. And she said we were holding hands while the judge, was given whatever. And she said she knew then that something was wrong because Elvis' hand was really puffy. I'm like, why didn't she say something?
I'm sorry. If we're going to get on this, I'm going to go on a tangent. If she loved him as much as she said she did, she would have stayed. I don't care what that man did. She wasn't a saint either. And that's a whole nother.
Yep.
That's a whole nother
They
rant.
were both unfaithful to each other.
But you were married to Elvis Presley. Who cares what happened on the road? He was still coming home to you, honey. I'm just saying. Just saying. I personally could have overlooked some areas of his life to be Mrs. Presley. The drugs, that's one thing. I think I would have fought real hard. I think I would have been flushing pills while that man was knocked out.
But then, on the other hand, it was like one of his closest guys. He said, Elvis was paying us and we were supposed to make him happy. That was our job. And when he said, call the doctor, get the pills, and the pills that he was taking were all prescribed
by Dr. Nick. I think I would have broken Dr. Nick's knees with a bat.
So
Priscilla should have gone Maffianato and just been like, this is my husband. Bam. I would have.
That's right.
I might look crazy. I am crazy, but I'm fun.
Okay. Story time.
I'm going to invent time traveling and I'm going to fulfill my destiny.
Story time. Wolf never heard your story.
Wolf, are you still in here? Because I'm not going to start story time if you've scattered off.
He's still in here.
Okay. Hold on.
Brian says, we know you crazy.
I'm sorry. Lord, forgive me. I have a terrible habit. Forgive me now. Anyway. Okay.
Yes, story time, yes.
Take you back. Picture it. 2010. I was 16.
11 years old. 11 years ago.
I was sweet, young, and 15. Not quite 16 yet. I was 16 in 2010. Anyway. So this actually started in 2009. With all of my health conditions, which we will not go into.
That's a whole nother story time.
Yeah, my whole health history is a whole nother story time. But I have very chronic, long-standing heart and pulmonary issues. Because of all of this, my doctor recommended that what?
Wolf said sound is going crazy, can't hear. Volume is all the way up. Uh-oh. What's going on? I don't know. Oh, crap.
No, not when it's going to get good.
All right.
Are we coming back?
Testing 1 2 1 2 testing. There you go.
So are we back?
We're good. Okay, Wolf says we're good. Go ahead.
Okay, because I'm still jumpy on my end, but whatever. If you guys can hear. Anyway, long-standing pulmonary and heart issues. So my doctor recommended Make-A-Wish. And did we get in contact or did they contact us? I think he recommended and they contacted us.
Yeah, because the doctor has to recommend you. And I'm like, what? That's for terminally ill kids.
Yeah.
And
it's
the
not.
doctor said, no, it used to be.
It's for chronically ill children.
And at the time, Courtney, it was pretty serious. I mean, could have lost her.
Well, at the time that he recommended it, it was touch and go. I was
Yeah.
in and out of the hospital a lot. And then by the time that my wish got fulfilled, I was much better. I had almost completed treatment.
Yep.
So at the time he recommended, it was touch and go, and we were maybe looking at terminal. Well, we didn't quite know yet. But anyway, so 2009, get in contact with Make-A-Wish, give them my wish list, which consists of Johnny Depp. It's my only wish.
Well, you were looking at Joey Logano.
Yeah, because they always tell you, what's the first thing you want to do, and then
kind of backups.
Yeah,
she didn't get Adam Lambert.
I still love Adam Lambert. Let his flag fly. Anyway,
and they go, well,
yeah, they do. Well, he doesn't really do a whole lot of wishes,
and celebrities
are hard. And I was like, oh, okay, wow.
So that's why we went with Joey Logano and Joey Logano, NASCAR driver.
Yeah, I was a NASCAR fan,
and he was really young at the time too.
Yeah, he was like
20.
He was 19.
Yeah, 19.
So I was like,
Mama was hoping.
I was 16 and pretty cute.
You still are. Not 16, but you still are cute. Anyway,
fabulous. So yeah, so that was, they do your choices. And we waited for a year, didn't hear anything back, waited forever. Well, it feels like forever. There are people who waited way longer than me, but was it a year? Yeah, because Candace waited 4 years.
Yeah.
And then I was the next one.
Yep.
Year, if not close to a year. All of a sudden they got back in contact along those lines. So I was going to get a wish, but we didn't know what was going to happen. And I did too. You ended up telling me when I got home.
Yeah, because they called and said, wait for the FedEx. There has to be somebody there for the FedEx. And I think I called off. No, that was the same day, wasn't it?
No, because I remember that I get a wish and everything else. So I was hyped up, excited. And then the week of was the week of like chaos where they were calling and FedEx is going to be there and you're going to get your tickets this day and you're going to fly out this day. And
but that was like that the day before FedEx came, because I think I called off work.
It was like a Thursday. Wednesday they called.
Yeah.
Thursday we got the tickets and Friday we flew out.
When I got yeah, because I called off because I remember I was real close to our secretary where I worked. And I called her crying. She goes, what's wrong, Chloe? She thought something happened to Courtney. And could I go out? Could we start over again on my phone?
I mean, I guess we could if you want. We might have to end this and come back, guys.
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I don't.
Just behind. Sorry, we don't know what's going on.
Let's back out and come back in.
We're going to end this, but we're going to come right back. We're going to come right back on my phone.
So just hang
Hang
in there,
tight.
guys.
We'll be right back.